Welcome children to today's session of chapter number 13, that is why do we fall ill. So today is our second session. In our previous session we just started the chapter with a basic introduction, and in previous session we started chapter with introduction with reference to the current COVID scenario, and we also learned about the cell and its dynamic state. We also discussed about the requirement of food and energy for the cells to function properly. In today's session, we will again proceed and start discussing about some of the important aspects of health. So here in today's session, we will focus mainly on the significance of health. Why we want to become healthy? What should we do to maintain our health? Why our health is so important that we are resisting ourselves at home. We are compromising with our profession. We are not going out. We are compromising with our various requirements. So why this health is so important for us? You have heard the word health in various ways, like how is your health, health policy, take care of your health, my health is not good nowadays, etc. So these are some common notions which you might have heard. So what does the word health means? Can you justify this word health? What is health? To get the answer of this question, we need to focus more on our well-being with some examples. If we think about it, we realize that it always implies the idea of well-being. We can think of this well-being as the effective functioning of body. This can be very well understood with an example which I have given here. In this slide you can see an old Dadima is there, grandmother is there. She's old but she's doing her work properly. She's going out in market to buy some groceries and to buy some other things. She can also visit to neighbors. So in this condition you can say yes, Dadima is perfectly all right. She is not sick. And if you imagine about the opposite of this condition, that is not being able to do all such activities. An old age lady who is not able to go out, who is not able to visit to neighbors because of some physical ailment. So that is one example. When a person is able to actively perform its function, its work, we say that the person is healthy. And just opposite to this, if a person is not able to walk properly, not able to fulfill his or her basic needs, in that condition we say that the person is sick, person is not keeping well. So here is one more example. It is related to you children only. That is being interested in the online teaching at your home in this COVID situation so that you can understand everything at home is called a healthy attitude of students towards studies. Whereas the opposite condition of this, when someone is not at all interested in online classes, is something abnormal. We will say that the person is not taking interest in studies means that is not normal. So how we can define health? Definition of health according to your textbook is health is a state of being well enough to function well physically, mentally and socially. And according to WHO, there is a scientific definition which is given, and this definition says health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Means we will not say that if a person is not having any disease is healthy? Because health include your mental aspect and social aspect also. So this clearly tells you that there are so many aspects which are related to health. So generally it is seen that there are some main aspect and some sub aspects. So here in this slide I have shown you 5 main aspects of personal health, that is physical, emotional, social, spiritual and intellectual health. Here in today's session I will focus on some of these aspects. So let us first of all discuss with a physical aspect. Here in this slide you can see a healthy person showing his muscles, six packs, etc. Means what? By looking at that person's picture, you can say that the person is physically fit. So he is energetic and has a good posture, weighs normal for age and height, has all body organs functioning normally, has bright eyes, has good textured and shining hair, gets sound sleep, has a good appetite and has a clean breath. A person is physically healthy if he or she looks alert and responsive. So this is something which is included in the physical health. Just by looking at that person's physique, you can say that yes, the person is physically fit. So now let us discuss about the mental health. Nowadays, actually this health is more important because now everyone suffers with extreme stress, anxiety, etc. So mental health is not mere absence of mental illness. A mentally healthy person is one who is free from internal conflicts. The person should have control on emotions, sensitive to the needs of others, confidence in one's own abilities. A person is mentally healthy if he or she is relaxed and free from all worries. Suppose a person is physically fit, but mentally the person is suffering with so much of stress. He gets annoyed very quickly. He overreacts to the situation. In that condition, will you say that the person is fit mentally or his mental health or overall health is good? No, because mental health is also equally important. So mental health is a very important aspect of overall health. Now let us move to the next aspect of health, that is social well-being. We all know that we are social animals. We cannot live all alone. So when we have to survive with so many people, there should be some social behavior also. It implies harmony and integration within the individual, between each individual and other members of the society, and between individuals and the world in which they live. Not only your family, not only your classmates in your classroom, not only your school friends, but your behavior with your entire society should be good. The person should have pleasant manners. The person should fulfill responsibility towards others, should be ready to help others, gets along with all the people all around him. A person is socially healthy if he or she can move in the society confidently with others. That person will be called as socially fit person. If suppose a person is healthy enough and is not having any mental illness also, he is confident, he is without stress, he has a very good behavior, but when all of a sudden a crowd comes in front of him, he is not able to express himself, or he is not able to coordinate with others, that time we will say that the person is not well because his social behavior is not good. So your health include overall all these three aspects, that is physical, mental and social well-being. These are the three main aspects of your health. There are some sub aspects also which are also important. And the most important one is spiritual aspect. Every day in morning you do prayers in school, no? At home also you must be doing prayers. During your various festivities we perform prayers. So a person is said to be spiritually healthy when he possesses sound mind in a sound body. Now comes to next type of health, that is emotional health. A person is said to be emotionally healthy when he does not lose temper or does not develop tension and should have self-control. So that is also one of the important aspects of health. Now the third one, that is vocational. When a person is capable of earning sufficiently to lead the life successfully, that is called as vocational health, or the health which is supporting the person to bear the expenses of his life and the various family people who are living with that person. There are some other factors which affect health. Disease is one of the main factor. Deficiency of any nutrient is also one of the main factor. But there are various other factors which are related to good health. These are personal basic hygiene, exercise, rest and sleep, maintaining proper posture, clean home environment, influence of smoking, alcohol and drugs, climate and clothing, safety measures at play and work, and our eating habits, which are very, very important. So these are some basic things which need to be noticed to maintain good health. Children, now there are some questions for you. The first question is, what is the definition of health? Here I expect the definition which is given in your textbook, not the WHO one. What do you mean by mental health? And the last question is, what is social well-being of a person? Give an example of social well-being. I hope you all will be able to write the answer correctly.